The video that Ethan ended up posting on Monday, he took aim at what content Twitch platforms in general, arguing that the site allows too many calls for political violence, including from Hassan. And then with that, suggesting that since neither Twitch or Amazon are doing anything, the sponsors who advertise there should.
If you use Twitch.
Yeah, this is again a dude who has like spent the last year demanding that like advertisers pull out from Twitch. I think it's important to remember, it's important to remind people that he literally is trying to go and get a kick deal right now. He's going to that platform after spending an entire year complaining about how dangerous violent Twitch is, in collaboration with Destiny and Destiny's partner in crime, Dan Saltman. The notion that like a guy who is getting a deal from a competing live streaming platform that is a cesspit would then turn around and try to harm the revenue streams of a market competitor with cynical attempt like this, demanding that his fan base go and actively spam advertisers with falsehood, is so transparent. It blows my mind that people don't even understand. I mean, this is like, I don't know what to say. This person used to be an Ethan Klein fan, by the way. Headband, what a bitch made move. He stood on his fucked going after sponsors is. He made his name off railing against Keemstar and how much of a scumbag move it is to go after sponsors. He has lost the plot so fucking hard, by the way. You made him quit going live. They only do 2 days live a week now. It's only 2 hours. I don't know anything about whatever the going on over there. But I will say this. This dude is literally trying to get a kick deal. He's demanding that people spam advertisers. He's using whatever fraction of clout he has remaining, whatever loyal fan base he still has, to literally go after a platform that has a way more rigorous terms of service than even YouTube does, than certainly Kick does. This doesn't harm me. This harms every content creator on this platform, on Twitch, okay? What the are we doing? And the dipshits like Asmongold lean into it too. They don't give a this doesn't hurt me. Let's say I get deplatformed from Twitch, okay? I go somewhere else. Ironically enough, I'd probably go to YouTube. But in that process, to go after an entire social media platform that has tens of thousands of people that rely on it for their careers, their livelihoods, in an effort to play out a revenge fantasy for a guy who was right all along, and people recognize that I was right all along on this issue and you were wrong. It's far past the point of defense, and he's still doing it.
If you're watching, when you get an ad, write them and say, hey, I would like to know why you are spending directly your dollars to support violent extremism. Why are you supporting a platform that sanctions, protects, safeguards, encourages, promotes language like what Hassan...
The reason why they're going after the advertisers on the entire platform is because they want to put pressure on Twitch to ban me, because I don't have any advertisers that they can go after. I don't run ads. And not only do I not run ads, but I also do very limited ads in general, like limited sponsorships in general. Oh, wow, this person disagrees with me. I don't care if they're right or wrong. Can we please get them fired? It's one speed, no matter what. Can we get him fired, please? Can we get him fired? Can this guy get fired, please? Can we fire this person, please? That's all. Is one note, is one speed, same script every time. Is crazy. The H3 podcast lost 280,000 subscribers and 75% of his monthly viewership over the past 2 years. The show is now testing uploading pre-recorded episodes as revenue's fallen. Why so many people dislike you though, like all the top streamers? No, the only reason why you feel that way is because the only people that vocally speak out against, the only people that speak on me, on my name, are vocally speaking out against me because they're right-wingers like Asmongold. I have plenty of friends in this space. It's just that when they do actually actively defend me, these guys go after them as well. So it creates this environment that like this platform itself is actually incredibly, incredibly hostile to my worldview. And this platform is comprised of only streamers that are right-wing. That's not the case. The issue, however, unfortunately, is that many people are just afraid of speaking out on this stuff. That's it. And I can't even fault them for it. Look at the amount of shit that I have to put up with. I don't want anyone to go through that. The reason why most people don't want to do anything about it is because, like I said, they're just worried about the harassment. They see what's going on. They speak behind closed doors. They know who the fucking weirdos are. They just don't want to say anything because they don't want to invoke the anger and wrath, because there's not really anything that authorities or anyone else can do against this kind of behavior, against like mass brigading and endless harassment and basically stalking every single thing that you're doing in an effort to negatively frame whatever you're doing. Ultimately, these guys are powerless, okay? I think my resilience shows that. They're not powerful. They're only as powerful as other people make them. And if other people are afraid and choose to not recognize that we do have the numbers on our side, and they don't want to like invoke the wrath and actively chastise people who behave in this kind of way, then unfortunately these spaces are going to get more and more right-wing, more and more toxic. And then one day we'll all look back and go, how the fuck did this happen? It happened because no one spoke out. That's it. Because like that right there, Redact Dev, is sponsoring Ethan Klein's podcast, okay? It's one of the last remaining sponsors they have. It's owned by Dan Saltman. So why has Ethan Klein not come out and said Destiny's direct threat that he issued against Hasanabi Piker, my former podcast co-host, is also completely unacceptable? He still is advertising with them. He's still getting money directly from them. It's so crazy. The double standard is insane. It blows my fucking mind. His Canary Mission subreddit community is reporting to the FBI with receipts of the FBI report. Still up with 2.6K upvotes. Yeah, once again, I'm a very visible, very sizable leftist content creator, a progressive content creator, a socialist content creator in the Trump administration. I've already had brush-ins with the law, as you all know. They're actively trying to get the attention of the Trump administration. Now, of course, because this is such a ridiculous thing that they're doing, I doubt that even the Trump administration is going to take note from this. But if they did, that would be an issue of major consequence. But it's crazy. You have to ask yourself, like, is this really... If you are in any way, shape, or form a progressive person, a liberal-minded person, a person who voted for the Democratic Party or whatever, right? I didn't know that Dude Dan was a sponsor. That's insane. Yeah, that's what Redact Dev is. That's his company. That's Dan Stalkman's company. But it actually blows my mind when people are like, oh, I'm a liberal and I like watching this Goofs and Gaps podcast. And as a liberal, I'm going to spend every waking moment going after a person who should be ideologically aligned with myself, with the hopes that this fascist administration arrests him and throws him in fucking jail. Good luck. Actually crazy. His audience are not socialists. They're liberals. They don't give a fuck because they want socialists over. No, that's not true. The average liberal is not going to fucking entertain the Trump administration going after a left-wing content creator. Like, that's ridiculous. I think you're out of your mind if you think that. No, these are people who have baby brains, who are parasocially invested in playing out the desires of their favorite content creator. It's so sad.